Right, let's just go along the river then. We'll have a nice little boat trip. This place is cool. This place looks absolutely cool. The music is a vibe.
Come and have a good look yourself. Traditional spices of the highest quality, made with pride and experience.
You've got a deal. I can't thank you enough for always looking after my business.
Believe me, I'm not making this up. Several Eremite mercenary groups are nearly in open conflict, but does the core of 30 care? And that's not all. Did you know that...
Wow! Talk about hurly-burly! This place is busy! Osfun told us to try posing as academia students while asking around.
Yeah.
Paimon checked the Akasha on the way here, and the academia doesn't seem to have any research facilities in Port Ormos. Paimon doesn't get it. Won't we look even more suspicious going around saying we're academia students and asking about the stolen item?
I don't know. I feel like figuring that out could be crucial to the rest of our investigation here.
Well, given all the people that come through here every day, if there's any information to be found, Paimon bets we could find it in the market.
Welcome, welcome. How can I help you two?
Hi there. We would like to ask you a question. Do students from the academia ever come to Port Ormos?
Of course. Especially around this time of year. Students from Sumeru City that are about to graduate often come to Port Ormos to cut loose a little.
I see.
You see over there? Those are students from the academia.
They look pretty serious. Maybe even a little worried.
They've been looking worried and miserable ever since they got here a few days ago.
Yikes.
So long as the Akasha teaches us what we need, then life is good.
Yeah, so why do you have to study so much, right? If you have the Akasha that knows all of, like, just basically anything.
Those students seem to be discussing something. Let's see if we can listen in.
It's no good. I've tried asking around, but I haven't been able to learn anything useful. Not to mention that a bunch of scary-looking Eremite mercenaries have been posted along the streets now.
Especially the group that's constantly shouting some stuff about the Scarlet King and some resurrection. I've even heard that the Citadel of Regzar is starting to get fed up with them. What was that group called again? Ein something or other?
They're called Ein El Akhmar. Today, I heard that the thing we're after might be in their possession at the moment.
Wait, come again?
Don't you see? Many of the Eremites in Port Ormos deal with trading this kind of thing. They're usually pretty wary of outsiders, but not so with students of the academia. It's because the kind of goods that students are looking for aren't the kind of goods that Eremites are after. As long as they know you're a student, then deals can be made. I've heard that Ein al-Hakmar likes to set up shop at the Jafar Tavern. Supposedly, if you're willing to part with 500,000 Mora, they'll give you info on anything.
I have 500,000 Mora.
Whoa! Did you hear that? A niche field of research and shady knowledge? It all sounds pretty suspicious to Paimon.
It's very suspicious indeed.
Something people just buy and sell like that?
Oh, right. I heard about this, like, knowledge is like a thing that they sell here. Whatever was stolen from the academia was also related to knowledge.
So, what's your plan?
Let's go to the tavern.
Wait, didn't you hear what they just said? Buying information is going to cost us 500,000 Mora! Have you lost your mind?
Well, I will let them off easy if it turns out to be a scam.
Oh, alright. Paimon never thought she'd agree to parting with that kind of Mora.
I have so much
If
more.
you know what you're doing, then we should give it a shot.
Right?
This is the place we heard those students talking about. Let's find a seat somewhere and see if we can spot the group they mentioned.
Alright. You sit down and wait for some time.
Welcome.
Oh, you've arrived. Please take a seat.
So, they think that they can go toe-to-toe with the boss? Ha! Once we reclaim the power of the Scarlet King, they'll be the first that the boss punishes. Greater Lord Ruka Devata. That traitor and her followers must not be spared. The day will come when the Scarlet King exacts vengeance on Sumeru, and all of them shall be punished.
What? Greater Lord Ruka Devata? A traitor? What are they talking about?
Yeah, Paimon was wondering what they meant too. We should ask about that if we get the chance later.
Huh? Who are you? What do you want?
I'm a student from the academia.
A student? What's a student from Sumeru City doing in Port Ormos?
What do you mean? I'm looking for some info about a certain something.
Ah, well, if it's info you want, you've come to the right place. The question is, can you afford it?
Hand him 50 mora. Hand him 500,000 mora.
Here, this is the merchant's address. Whatever you're looking for, you'll find it there. Hmm? Well, what are you waiting for?
Okay. Thanks, I guess. I just have one more question.
Oh, that's right. We heard you mention the Scarlet King just now.
As you can see, members of Ain al-Ahmar are devout believers of the Scarlet King. Years ago, the Scarlet King founded the great desert nation that was our homeland. The Scarlet King was the rightful god of wisdom. But he was betrayed by a companion he trusted. She even stripped him of his title, God of Wisdom. That shameless wretch destroyed the Scarlet King's civilization, and our ancestors were forced to flee to this land where we were made to suffer the tyranny of our enemies. Mark my words, our god shall return. And when that day comes, all followers of the traitor and all the desert dwellers who have forgotten their true god will suffer retribution together.
Retribution! Sorry, I just heard D-Luke every time I heard the word retribution. Can you tell us more about the Oracle?
I don't have anything to say to you academia people about that.
What?
I think this conversation has reached its end.
Not just yet. This man is a fraud.
Huh?
He's here. Oh dear lord, help me.
You again? Deranged academia lunatic.
Yes, it's me again. I already warned you that if you weren't willing to sit and discuss things with me, I'd take measures to make things uncomfortable for you. Listen to me. That address he gave you is fake. Or at least, you won't find a merchant waiting for you there. Once you show up, they keep up the act until they have hard evidence that you want to purchase said item. Then they use that to squeeze you for all the mora you're worth.
You're so mean.
Hey!
Give it back.
Shut it, Alhaitham. What are you playing at, trying to ruin our business like this,
I was wondering how you pronounced it, because I didn't know.
I told you the other day. I wish to discuss my terms with your boss.
Who's their boss?
Ha! The boss made it perfectly clear that he won't negotiate with you.
Yes, and in no uncertain terms. But that was then. It does not preclude him from changing his mind in the future.
I'm warning you. Don't push us, or this could get ugly. We don't usually get rough with people from the academia because
He's from the academia?
Things. For a lunatic like you, though, we might just have to make an exception.
A lunatic?
If you're suggesting that we escalate this from a verbal exchange to a physical one, I accept. After all, even the Archons used war to negotiate the ownership of Tevat.
You know what? That's true.
If, on the other hand, we can't agree on any means of negotiation at all, then I'm afraid my next course of action will sting a little more than the mere falling through of a few business deals.
He's kind of threatening.
I suggest you tell your boss exactly what happened here today. Otherwise, he might blame you for not telling him in the future.
What did you say?
Consider this. Have I ever failed to follow through on my word in the past?
How do you guys know each other is my question. What is going on here?
Okay then. If you really have a death wish, let's meet a week from today.
Alright.
Appear in front of the Pharos Lighthouse, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, sharp. Don't expect us to hold back.
I think he won't hold back, and I think you're gonna die.
Not so fast. First, you return the 500,000 mora to them.
Thanks, King.
Ah, Mr. Iman. There appears to be fewer staff in the restaurant recently. This wouldn't happen to be because they're all busy spreading the word to the students, would it?
Well...
Someone who chooses to do business with a group like that really can't afford to get so flustered the instant someone confronts them about it. Consider the meal compensation for our silence. I'd say you're getting an excellent deal.
Don't leave!
Whoa, did you see that? He not only got us our Mora back, but sent the Emirites running too!
That's a powerful man.
Plus, he seems to know a lot about what's going on around here.
Yeah.
Let's catch up with him and ask some questions.
And say thank you. Where did he go? Oh, he's over there.
Up. It's Alhaitham, right?
What do you want?
Thanks for your help back there.
No need for thanks. My goal was to get to them, and you two gave me just the opportunity I needed. We're even.
Alright.
Oh, I advise you to keep your distance from them. Since they weren't able to make off with your Mora in the end, they might harass you again in the future.
Oh, lovely.
Alright. Goodbye.
No, wait, hold up.
Hold your horses! We still have something to ask you about! Since you tore through their scam right in front of them, you must know the real story about certain something, no?
Who exactly are you two? And why are you inquiring about that?
I'm a student from the academia.
A student? Right. Look, you should know that those thugs conducting business with you had nothing to do with your lie.
Well, perhaps we can also talk terms?
Huh? Oh, yeah! She's really strong! Weren't you saying something about a physical exchange? We can help with that.
She doesn't even have a vision. Forget it.
Don't you dare underestimate me, man. Oh my.
Even if you don't go alone, you won't regret taking us with you.
Yeah. Paimon can be pretty, persuasive.
Alright, I accept.
Nice.
Got a pen and paper?
What?
If you're searching for someone who sells that kind of merchandise, I'll give you one of their addresses, and you can try your luck.
Since you were happy to give us this merchant's information, does that mean you can tell us exactly what we're after?
You were willing to part with 500,000 Mora for something and you didn't even know what it was?
Look, when you put it that way...
Okay. Well, if you truly are as skilled as you claim, then you can beat the answer out of them when they become hostile.
He thinks we're stupid.
You know almost everything there is to know, but you're unable to compile this information because you've never seen the object before.
Yeah.
This is what you've been looking for.
Excuse me, you have it!
Huh?
What do you mean?
Paimon can't tell what it is.
Me neither.
It looks like some kind of ornament.
This is a knowledge capsule.
Knowledge capsule?
Simply, it's a vessel that can store a fixed quantity of canned knowledge. It's like a miniature Akasha.
Oh.
Anyone who links it to their personal Akasha terminal instantly becomes privy to its contents.
Anyone?
Correct. Anyone. It's essentially a convenient and harmless vestibule for knowledge. Unfortunately, it's illegal in Sumeru to privately possess or trade them.
Okay, so there's more. It's not just one. Okay.
They were created as a means for scholars to transfer knowledge gained from Irminsul into the Akasha, and are intended to be destroyed immediately after use. But despite strict regulations, some of these knowledge capsules will always escape destruction.
Yeah, I heard the academia lost something recently. It seems like a knowledge capsule.
Ah, so that's your true objective.
I want to learn more about it.
With our current arrangement, I don't believe I can offer an answer.
What do I have to do then?
You're still resolved. Fine. Let's talk somewhere with fewer people. If you wish to learn more about the knowledge capsule that the academia lost, then you must help me with something.
That's fair. What is it?
I need you to find someone named Dory, a traveling merchant.
I know who that is. From the trailer.
Unlike the peddlers who hawk inferior knowledge capsules, she often has quality goods in stock. Some say that as long as there is profit to be made, there is nothing she won't dare to sell. She's guarded against people from the academia because most of her wares don't comply with academia regulations. I think she blacklisted me. I met with her informant, but it soon became clear that they had no intention of letting me get any further. Become one of Dory's customers and earn her trust. This is my condition for further collaboration.
Okay, I can do that.
Fine. So how do we go about doing this?
You two are outlanders who haven't been here for long, so Dory should view you as safe clients. She has a keen nose for Mora and a shrewd eye for wares, and she only likes customers who she deems to have good taste.
Okay.
I'll prepare some funds for you. Buy her highest quality wares and earn her approval.
Not my brain immediately going, another sugar daddy.
But we only just saw a knowledge capsule for the first time. We don't know how to tell which ones are good and which ones are bad. Is that something we can learn quickly?
That's true. Have you two heard of Elemental Sight?
Yes, I can use it.
Oh? Well, that's a surprise. Guess I'll have to hold you in higher regard.
You do.
Anyway, that ability should resolve your issue.
This man really thinks so lowly of me right now. Jesus Christ.
Try inspecting them with Elemental Sight.
The left one.
How'd it go? Did you see anything?
Yep. The one on the left shines brighter.
Rumor has it that higher quality knowledge capsules generally appear brighter when viewed through Elemental Sight.
Okay.
Using Elemental Sight is merely a stopgap measure, but it should suffice for earning Dory's trust.
Okay.
That sounds pretty impressive.
Here's a sheet with the informant's location and contact password, and here is the Mora for purchasing canned knowledge.
Thank you.
Don't be cheap. You'll need to spend to catch Dory's eye. If there's any Mora left over, just keep it.
Okay.
Oh, and be sure to exercise some caution. There have been Matra present in Port Ormos lately. Your efforts will be for naught if they catch you. The Matra are razor sharp. You're in for nothing good if they lock their sights onto you. If you two want to back out, now's the time.
No, I'm willing to take the risk. I'll help you find Dory.
Okay, then we have a deal. If you succeed in your dealings with Dory, come find me at the Wikela Funduk. We'll have an open discussion then.
Alright.